Welcome everybody to NYB TV. It's your host NYB Rome.
Yes,
Got a
sir.
special guest in the building today, my man Jay Rizi. What's going
Yo,
on, Jay?
what's going on, my brother? Salute. Appreciate you, man.
Man, same here, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Can you
Yes,
introduce yourself to the people and let them know where you're from?
absolutely. I'm Jay Rizi, formerly with Jay Rizi and True, and from Coney Island, born and raised in Utica, upstate New York, 315. So 718 to 315.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes.
What inspired you to pursue a career in music, Jay?
Um, it's not about a career for me right now. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So I like to use it for just to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always something that was embedded in me since a youngin. Being grown up around it, um, I try not to let money or business get in between the passion that I have.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying? So I try not to make a career out of it.
you like the good music. You like just making good music, and it's
That's
just
it, man. That's it. And the response, leaving a legacy. So
mhm,
when as you get older, you get the kids, and they could, So let's just say, God forbid, I pass on.
right.
Look, there's a
They have
memory of.
something.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
That's
Hmm.
what's up. Okay. Who was your favorite hip hop artist growing up and why?
That's a good question. Mm, that's a very good question because it's a lot.
Right.
It's a
Right.
lot. You know what I mean? Like more like 90s, like 80s, 90s hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's so much because it was so much substance at that time. You know
Right.
what I
And it was
mean?
like everything was just it was just blossoming at that time. And it
Oh
was
yeah, absolutely.
beautiful time.
Absolutely. So, but I honestly got to say Nas
Nah, it's okay.
because the man not only did mainly he did it solo, but he was able to branch off and do things with other people
Yeah.
and still have a good quality sound with him.
Right. And a lot of those artists, even till today, they still respect Nas as an artist. So
Absolutely saying so
yeah,
he's still being relevant to the game as of today still.
that's right. No
You know
doubt.
what I mean? So yeah,
Okay. If you had a choice to choose your favorite rap group, who would it be?
I gotta say Woo. I gotta say Woo. I gotta say Woo. That's
Staten
my
Island.
yes. I gotta say Woo. I gotta say Woo because as a group, they individually did their own thing as well.
And
You know what I'm
Staten
saying?
Island as artists, you know what I'm saying?
Put
It's
it
like
on the
they
map.
put them on the map,
Put
man.
them on the map.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it was a big representation at that time. They did their thing, man, and you got to give flowers to them for doing that.
right. How do you typically come up with your ideas for your songs?
It depends on the moment. You know what I mean? It depends on the moment or the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can
Okay,
have a moment where I could just be, I could just be thinking about something, and it could be like, damn, I could put that in the song. Like I could use that for an idea for a track. And it depends on the beat too, because sometimes I might hear a beat, which at this point I feel like I'm spoiled because not only do I get beats from my brother Raj,
okay.
aka True, I get beats from P River as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like spoiled, man. So I could
And P
get beats.
nasty with it. I heard some
Absolutely,
P sounds. True.
yes,
True got some shit over there. I hear it, man.
man.
Yeah.
It's like I got the best. So it's like what I gotta represent. You know what I mean? Like I
No
got
doubt.
they forced my hand,
No doubt. No doubt.
literally.
How
Mhm.
long does it take you to complete an album you're working on?
No deadline. That's why
Okay.
it goes back to say I don't make a career about it because it seems like I don't like to be. I don't want to get discouraged because sometimes when you're trying to meet a deadline, it could force you to do something that you don't really have you're not 100% with. You know
Right.
what I
You want to
mean?
give it your
So
all. Yeah.
right. So that's the pleasures of not having a deadline and doing things independently.
Right. How would you describe your sound?
Premiere. right? I use Premiere for an example because Premiere work with so many artists, right? And it could be you could have you could have reggae on a Premiere beat.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a singer on a Premiere beat. You know what I mean? So I feel like my sound um, is a big representation, like a Premiere sound, because he still got that boom bap with him, but he's able to
Right.
do other things as well.
And how do you feel about artists calling it boom bap, man, instead of hip hop?
You know what? I take it. I take it. I take it because without the end of the day, without the boom bap, you still wouldn't have hip hop.
This is true.
You know what I mean?
It's
So I
true.
represent. You know what I mean? So does it represent me? Of course, because that's what we grew up on, and we was able to generate it to other things.
Right. Right.
They just don't realize, probably like the younger generation, which is no knock to them, but they probably don't realize where everything comes from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they didn't have the pleasures of doing the snare or doing the, you know what I mean? It was
Going
always
back to the Kai samplers and
come on, not even that. If you in the school, right? You in the school, you say you in the hallway, you in the school, you don't got nothing else but this. Boom,
oh,
boom,
true.
boom, boom, boom. And then next thing you know, you got a cipher in the yard, and you don't even need no instruments.
Nothing. Right.
Boom bap.
Right. If you had a chance to work with any artist in the industry, who would that be?
Ooh, that's a
That's a
good
tough one.
question. That's a good question. Um, it would have to be somebody like I'm more underground now. Like I'm intrigued with the underground music because you still hear the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it'll be out of two people, and that'll be Ransom and Skyzoo.
Okay. Okay.
Skyzoo more poetry. Ransom is just he that right now they're in my playlist.
That's the one you're feeling right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
I was checking out your Jay Rizi YouTube channel, and I see you have a
Hmm.
lot of material on there.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
you have a favorite song you made this far? And if so, why is it your favorite?
My my favorite song is the last song I made. You know what I'm saying? Because I
No,
feel like
I understand it.
you know what I
I
mean.
understand.
Um, because I like all my songs. I love all my songs. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like the last one I made is always the one that's up to date and the last. But
That
for
new
me, when
creation.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So that's how I have to answer that.
Okay. Okay. What has been your biggest challenge in the industry so far, on this music industry?
Um, having to the letting the business get in between it, like I always say, like you got to respect the business part of it, right? So it goes back to say my story is like me growing up in Coney Island, Brighton Beach, right? Doing bids, coming home. After this long stretch of doing 10 years coming home, I seen it was more like you can forget about the vinyls, you can forget about CDs in the corner store, which you still could do, but it was more streaming and more, so it was more technology. So
Right.
along with more technology is more business, right? And I think
Right.
sometimes people let the business get in between it. So I
Mm.
try not to let that happen too much.
Do you like the old ways? Or you like the new ways of the business?
I like the old ways because you get face value.
True.
You know what I mean? You get face value. You can actually look somebody in the eye like, yo, here. Like, you know what I mean? And then if they turn it down, it's like, okay,
Back to the
later,
drawing board.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then it builds confidence as well. So it's like it's pros and cons with it, but it's more of a learning experience. But now it's just a click of a button, and don't knock
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Big difference.
For independent artists, I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
it makes us go out there and hustle more.
Yes. Yeah,
So
you're right about
it's a
that.
good thing.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Okay. Now I was checking out Playing the Field with your boy True.
Yes.
The joint is
Yes.
hot. And I
Yes.
wanna play it right now for the people so they could check it out if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Nah, don't mind at all.
Okay. Here we go, Playing the Field with Jay Rizzy and True. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
True, true, true.
sometimes I just want to step out of retirement because it feels like everything I'm doing is
Oh, I'm recording on 2 tracks.
I'm not supposed to be on a song, motherfucker.
Record on a million tracks, motherfucker. I've been stepping on toes, how do I know? Because your energy shows right up under my nose. You're full of it and everyone knows. I've been head hunting, say something, I've been thinking erratic. Sick of these rap bastards, ego so fucking massive. Combined wit and grip and awesome shit. Spanish people in control, gotta respect this big S. Me and Casa, yo, viva Joaquin. Your word to Eddie Murphy, gotta keep it raw on the beat. I don't like the company, I'm all by myself. Shit, I'm the whole company all by myself. Every single one of y'all's my witness. Godzilla in my time, motherfucker, cause I stands on business. I'm a motivator, instigator, get you later. Get your weight up, little hater, staying up on the dresser. Sweater in the desert, I've been hot. 100 shows, 100 clients, thousands of flows, resume impressive.
At home, man, I'm all nervous and shit, breath control, you know what I mean? Like this, man. I'm home, man, like, just fucking go. Yo, if I'm on it, then you know it. Be careful how you approach it. It's funny how they don't enable, but able to condone it. But smoking mixed with potent, with poetry, emotion. These are some of the things I think about with Rizi smoking. Just a thought, I'm in the world of my own, no love lost. How you having plans to save, but eager to try to floss. I ain't with that, too grown for the chit chat. Believe your own lies, anticipating like it's big facts, but not me. To each his own, I have harsh reality on speakerphone. When I can share it through the wave to get your speakers blown. Before this, I used to isolate, like, leave me alone. Through the go that song and madness, marching through the storm. Why be misleading, leading people on? Cause it could leave the younger strap eager to get the eagle on. I could feel the desert eagle warm, so I'd rather inform than build a resume when keeping strong.
Jay Rizi playing film. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Jay Rizi and
yeah.
True, man. Shout out to my brother True.
And true. Word up,
Yes, sir,
man.
man.
Do you see your
Yeah.
future as an independent artist, or do you want to get signed to a label? Because I mean, you good enough for both, bro. I think you could do it on your own,
I appreciate that. Much love,
man.
man. I appreciate that. That's is I would probably say independent, just to be just a
That's
little bit
what's up.
more carefree. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit more comfortable for me, independent though, definitely,
A little more control over what you do.
absolutely. Yep,
That's what's up. Do you have any new projects that you
I
want people to be looking
do.
out for?
I do. Actually, we wrapping up a project today that should be
Okay.
out at least by next Friday, and it's called Legacy by me and True, Jay Rizzi and True Legacy. This is
Legacy.
our third project, bro. This is our third project. We wrapping up a video,
Y'all
which
heard it
I'm
here
definitely gonna.
first. Legacy.
Yes,
Y'all heard it here first.
yes, and I promise you, fire. But you know what? Talk is cheap. When it comes out, I'm gonna put you on and let you know,
That's
share,
what's up, man.
and but yeah, Legacy. And definitely, got P Riv on there, got the family on it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Dope project produced by True. You know what I mean? Like just representing.
Keeping it in the
You know,
family. Keeping it in the
got
family
to,
circle. I
got
feel
to,
you. No
absolutely.
doubt.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would that be?
I would probably say in the prison system. Don't know where yet though, because as somebody that has a state number and a Fed number,
That's a unique answer right there.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
the reason why I say that though, Rome, because when I used to experience the band room, like going to a band room when you in the joint, it's like you're not even in the joint. You know what I mean? Like you
Wow.
go to,
It's an
it takes
escape.
you, and it's an escape, man. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's how much music is how much of an impact it is. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Because that was our way of getting away from the realities of life. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
I would say there though for sure.
Okay. What is Jay Rizzi's favorite movie for the people that want to know?
Favorite movie. Um, well, my it's not a movie. It's not a movie. I'm more of a comedy dude. You know what I'm saying? Like when Def Comedy Jams came out, and then
Right.
Bad Boy had the Bad Boys of Comedy. I was more of that, so I would have to say Eddie Murphy Raw.
Eddie Murphy Raw. Okay. Okay.
But Once Upon a Time in America. But I didn't want to, I didn't want to go too back far on that though. Only certain people understand that. Once Upon a Time
Okay.
in America.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you have on your playlist right now?
Ransom, Sky Zoo, Davies, Janae Aiko. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of everything.
Okay. Jay, why don't you give them your handles before we get out of here to make sure that the people know how to get in contact with you, where they could listen to your music and be able to get in touch with you if they need to.
Absolutely, man. You can go to Dr. Roger Nair on YouTube, Rizi De Jesus, Instagram, Facebook as well, and TikTok as well, and everything else. And just putting out stuff so people could see that this music doesn't stop, no matter how long you've been doing it, no matter your
Hip hop for
age,
life, man.
for life, literally. You know what I mean? And like, if it wasn't for hip hop, right? For an example, we probably would have not even linked to even know each other right now, or
Exactly.
to get together and doing this. You know what I mean? That's how
Exactly.
powerful it is. You know what I mean? So
And
it's a
I'm glad we
blessing. I
had this. I'm
appreciate
glad
that.
we had this opportunity, man. Glad we had this
Absolutely, man.
opportunity, brother.
Absolutely.
All
It's
right.
a start for something that, and I would be more glad to come back so I can show you more material, the latest material. And,
I'm here for you, man. I'm here
yeah,
for you.
I
Anytime you
appreciate you.
need me, man. Yeah, come on
Hmm.
the platform, man, and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Any way I can help.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, my brother.
You got
Salute,
it, man.
man. You know what I
Salute.
mean? Good luck on your journey, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. This is
All right,
another
famo.
episode with your man Jay Rizzi's NYB Rome signing out. Y'all make sure y'all hit them links. Y'all make sure y'all go by and check the pages, comment, subscribe,
Please,
all that good
please,
stuff, man.
please. Yes,
And to my
sir.
man
Like,
Jay Rizzi,
comment, subscribe. You already know.
peace, brother.
Hit that. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Already know how the fuck I do this, man. Yeah. We gon' ball together, step to the money together. Money, fuck up the mall, whatever. Yeah. My shirt period yellow. Everything I rock a G. Maybe it's over. They wanna be like me. They wanna be a G. Sorry, you can't be like me.